Just taking a little bit of stuff up to the metal drop off. Don't get paid for it, but I gotta get rid of it somehow. Got some old fixtures here at the shop, so thought I'd load those up and show everyone what happens, what we do with scrap here. Fluorescent lights, we don't put them in anymore. Everything we do now is LED. The odd guy comes in, wants to buy one for his shop, but doesn't want to pay anything for it anyways, so you can only save this stuff so long. And in the case of fluorescent fixtures, technology has bypassed them, so these all just go up to the dump. The guy at the recycling is not paying anything for metal anymore, so I'll just throw them in the bin. He's not even going to start taking stuff for free pretty soon there unless the price goes up. I'm just going to save this, a little bit of aluminum extrusion. It's about, I don't know, a few pounds. 2 or 3 pounds, might be $1. At least get something for it. This is the bin where we put all our scrap wire in, so I'll just throw the extrusion in there with it. And when we take it up to get it turned in, a little bit for the aluminum, hopefully. So I have to keep our dumpsters locked up all the time, otherwise when I come to work in the morning it'll be full of other people's garbage. Somebody driving by, they drive around the neighborhood with their garbage in their car and then they find an unlocked dumpster and chuck it in. So no dumpster diving here. There could be, but fortunately I have to pay to dump it. So I do leave the empty cans and beer bottles though, just for the dudes driving by on their bicycles. They like to pick them up now and then. It's a long weekend though. I guess they took the weekend off too. I put those bottles out yesterday, Friday night. They're still there. So this is what happens to my pallets. I just leave them out front here in the hopes that somebody will come by and pick them up. Usually in the spring and the fall, people use them for campfires and stuff like that. There's no one here, nobody in this area that buys them that I'm aware of. So I just let them pile up here, and if the pile gets too big, then I have to take them to the dump. So unfortunately, no $3 for a pallet here. So this is where I bring all the shred steel that we have generated from our place. He leaves this out on the weekend, so you can come by and dump it in there. It's pretty handy. It's only a few blocks from our shop. Otherwise, if he didn't do this, I'd have to take it out to the dump, which is about a 10-mile round trip. And I think the steel is still free out of the dump, but I'm not sure if that'll last forever. A lot of the stuff you have to actually pay to dump it there. So that just adds insult to injury. Must be around this weekend. Usually this is quite full there by Sunday, so he must have already dumped it out. He used to have 2 or 3 bins out here, but I think he's trying to cut down on the amount of stuff he takes on the weekend. Okay, well I'll just get that out of the truck and move on. So there we go. That's definitely not for the dream. That's for somebody else's dream or somebody's nightmare. I think he's only getting about 40 bucks a ton for this stuff right now, so it's barely worth his time to do it. They do a pretty good job for us though on aluminum and copper. They give us reasonably fair prices on that, so can't complain too much.